Hello, Internet. So, yeah, Destiny Talk, October 10th, 2015. Where are we at? So, everybody's over 300. Bring on the Iron Banner and Trials next week. Oh, yeah. Warlock is the highest at 305, Hunter's at 303, and my Titan's at 301. Let's get to it. So, yeah, it, I don't. I don't know if you can be a 310 without having like all 310 gear. That seems like that would probably be the case since it averages out. So you'd have to be like, 310 across the board on all your parts, or else you're just gonna be stuck at 309. Um, so I'm not really too worried about it. So yeah, I got it. Okay, so it's really weird because like this week in the org trade, I got a 310 Hawkmoon on I think it was this week on the drop. So I infused that into. I don't remember what I infused it into, but that happened. Also, okay, new. I also instituted a new policy on my characters. Basically, no hand cannons. Just f them. Uh, just there's so much loot dropping all the time now, and hand cannons are just not. They like. There's no place that I have like. There's no besides to have them, unless it has like an awesome roll on it. There's no real point in keeping one on a character or using one because like I kind of prefer to use the other primaries over the hand cannons. So I almost likely just end up dismantling any of those I get unless it's like an exotic like Halcmoon or Ace of Spades. So all legendaries are basically been being put down whenever I pick them up or infused and other stuff. Another thing I also did because before I was I was starting to just store all blues that were 280 or higher, but now it's like 290 or higher is the number I'm going with because I filled up my vault and I was having having issues yet again. And had like I had a long session of vault maintenance. That was not a fun time. Just clean out my vault, get everything organized. But I did it. I effing did it, and yeah. Oh, also there's a video on my channel of the sleeper simulant getting it with my characters. Got stuck for a while. In one group, someone glitched through the bottom of the war set, so we got past it pretty fast. The third one, Stormcaller, pretty good on that part with the war set, apparently. If you can just clear out the ads, pretty good. Or like the Stormcaller and the Night Stalker with this Night Stalker super, and you just use that to like buff the damage. That's a pretty good combo. Because my Titan had a bubble and I didn't even really need to use it. And I was like, wow, this is. I was like watching the Stormcaller do his thing, and I was like, oh, well, I didn't even need my bubble. But yeah, as far as raid gear goes, the Warlock has the. Well, we can see the helmet. I didn't even bother mentioning it because I'm just going on with it now. But yeah, class item I got it at 310, so that's cool. The 300 boots, 307 chest. These are 310, but they're not raid arms. I used the exotics from Zur, which was nice because that's basically like the other way to get 310s. I was told that you could get 310s from Ingrams that are exotic, but I didn't know you could get them from Zur that would drop to 310. So that's nice. And I had not seen it besides that Hawkmoon I got, so I was like, whatever. I was like, didn't believe it. And after that happened, I was like, I can just get a bunch of Ingrams from Zur to get all my armor up to 310, but that's gonna be a couple weeks in the making, and I might run out of strange coins by then. So, but I think I'm kind of done with the 3 coins because I'm not in the rush to like get all the exotics. I'll just wait until Zur sells it and get them from him, and then like the helmet, which looks pretty cool and lighty, depending on the shader. It's dependent on the shader on like what it's gonna glow because not all of them have that. So the old guard, not so much. I think Cheddar White. Me, I always bring up Cheddar White. That one doesn't glow, but it looks cool with the helmet. Double Banshee probably doesn't either. No, it's kind of a blue glow, a blue tinge to it. And the Surfbreaker, nope. Did I get any new emblems? I don't think I did. The Warlock, I think I finally got this one. I don't remember. Whatever. He probably already had it. But yeah, I got that quest done where you get all that stuff. So now I just got to go through the raid with all the armor on to get the, I forgot what it's called, but you get an emblem. Or is it a shader? I think you get a shader for that, so that's cool. Yeah, they're going to be selling emotes with the silver. That doesn't. I'll talk about it whenever it happens, but it doesn't bother me. It's whatever. I'm not going to bother spending money on it. I don't know if I talked about this last time, but this ship is actually from the Black Spindle. When you get that mission or that event, so it's a random drop apparently because not everybody I know has it. So glad I was able to get it with my Titan and Warlock, or just the Warlock. But then I gave it to the Titan because he didn't have a cool ship. So yeah. And then last week I already had all the swords, so now everybody has a sleeper sending that as well. Yeah, I think I'm just focusing on getting everything to 310 right now, pretty much from raid gear. And then I actually took the time to look at all the gear in the tower because I hadn't done that with all my characters. So I'm actually going to spin my marks in this video, and I have 200, I think. Yeah, because I've got max marks, and I can dismantle some stuff too. To pick up the Dead Orbit pulse or scout rifle because it's got a pretty good drop of not a drop. I'm sorry. The stat roll on it is I believe it's Firefly and Triple Tap. Triple Tap, yeah, it seems to be, you know, as I say something gamer because he was like, we did all this stuff to get the flex spindle, and like he's like making such a big fuss of it, and he wasn't even using it in the raid. I was like, dude, really? And he's like, well, it's taking you get 5 shots versus however many, and the rate of fire is probably faster too on the non black spindle sniper rifles too. So I was like, actually that's a point. Actually, scout rifles with it, they fire even faster. So like this is compared to my scout rifle I have. I mean, it doesn't have many rounds in the magazine, but it has Firefly and Triple Tap. So it's like I'm pretty accurate with my scout rifles. So getting rounds back kind of lessens the pain of that lack of ammo, and you also get extended mag. That being said, you probably don't get that many bullets at it. I'm guessing probably 1, because you know they did neuter the flippin' field scout. Ugh, I will never stop whining about that. Sorry. And yeah, you can or put hand light stop in it, and the stability is just like, you know, that with triple tap is like, dude, the gun doesn't move, or it just doesn't move very much when the recoil is just so good. I want to get that on my hunter though, because she's dead orbit, not my warlock. The other thing, basically, I need to just decide on which sidearm I'm gonna try to get up before Trials and Iron Banner, because that's gonna be my PvP weapon. I'm sure there's probably gonna be bounties for like other weapons, but I want to go through with the sidearms. This is probably not the one. This one might be better for Trials because it's like the last living player. You get better stats on your gun, but Outlaw with it is not something you want to have in PvP because it's not the range on that. Getting headshots with it, it's a gamble with shotguns, fusion rifles, and other sidearms. So I would say probably not the one that Warlock has. Yeah, I didn't have anything prepared in this video. I just wanted to like show my characters and where they're at. So, oh, actually, I realized something. The gunsmith has been giving me awesome guns, so I'm trying to like decide which ones to keep, and I'm having issues with that. So it's like right now I'm like, you know, I don't know which ones to keep. So next week, since I have all my marks on me, or maybe not next week, so I'll probably have 200 again. But it's like I'm getting to the point where I have like all these awesome guns from the gunsmith, and it's like I can only keep the best of the best because I only have so much space. And then like last week I showed, you know, if you have a gun from a manufacturer that's the same, I think I have another one of those, whatchamacallits. Like the stats are the same, but like these two, like the stats are the same, it's just the perks on them that are different. So you kind of have to go through and be like, okay, well, which one of these am I keeping? Which one am I dismantling? Yada yada yada. Because these Apple of Discords I have on my hunter, they're really good, but it's like the one I already have has Feeding Frenzy and something else, and it's just pretty effing awesome. I mean, this has crowd control and rangefinder though, so it's like, I keep getting awesome guns with awesome perks, and it's like, it's like, do I keep them or do I just keep the best one? Because if I keep them all, effing my vault's gonna fill up. Let's see, I did want to infuse something this video, didn't I? I did, but I don't know what I'm infusing. I probably will infuse this not like the others just because it's pretty good. But I really want to use that new Dead Orbit Scout Rifle because it's got Triple Tap and Firefly. So if it didn't have Exhumed, I mean Exhumed is good, but it's like it could be something better. Whereas the Ditto one is like both of them are awesome. It also has explosive rounds, but I have Cascade Mag on, so I can have so many bullets, and it's like 21. Oh, actually, I guess 17. Yeah, it's comparable to the Ditto one. But yeah, like all the scout rifles I have, I guess I'll just pick them all up with the the Warlock, the Titan. Oh, the Warlock real quick, unless I have them all on him already, which I don't think I do. I do not. Okay. Scout rifle, scout rifle. Yeah, I really like that Cerberus one. And Omlom, because I said, I'm gonna use Omlom stuff with this Warlock, but dude, that gun's so awesome. The Darif one, because yeah. And then, like I said, I'm only keeping blues that are 290 or above for infusion purposes, so I need to do that too. I would do it in this video, but I don't want to mess anything up because I completely. Yeah. Also, I picked up a Fourth Horseman and Invective, so that was neat. Out of Ingrams, that was cool too, because it's like, yeah, like Invective, I was like surprised because since it's from a quest, I didn't know it was just gonna like be a random Ingram, and it was a purple one too. Because neither of them, I have not gotten a lot of exotic Ingrams. I've gotten like that first week or two when I was getting a bunch of them from the basically before they patched it, because I was using it on Nightfalls and weeklies and the heroic ones, and like getting them pretty good. Now it's like I barely see them. So before that patch, because of Draxus, thanks for everybody that exploited the system. I haven't seen an exotic Ingram in a while, so yeah. But yeah, I also picked up the Touch of Malice with my Titan. That's why he has the emblem on. I haven't used it, so I'm not sure how good it is. It's not even leveled. I did. It's funny because as soon as I got the sleeper simulant, I was like, dude, let me max this out. Let's let go, and then Touch of Malice just sits there. And I need to get it with my Warlock and Hunter, but I'll do that after this video. Hold on, I want to get the other scout rifle in here, because these are all really good scout rifles, but it's like, when you have so many that are awesome, it becomes the best of the best situation where it's like, dude, I don't even know which one to keep, and they're all really good, and it's just like, I don't want to smell any of them. So it's like you have 9 scout rifles, or 8, or yeah, in this case, actually it's more than 9, because you have 1 here, and then like 3, 6, okay, it's 9. If this wasn't here, that'd be 10. But yeah, man, all the Cerberus ones, wait a minute, this is the 43. These are all 47, so actually these are probably going to be different, yeah. Okay, so this one's the 47, and these are 47. But yeah, as you can see, like the stats are the same, it's just the perks. So this one's a Crucible variant, which is easier to aim under fire. This one has rangefinder, this has like reduced recoil, so these two I'm probably going to keep just because those are like, even more range and better stability. This one, Crucible variant, you get better stability, this one has like pretty decent stats too, because you could have, this oil frame gives you, better reload speed. And then with that on, then also with this on, even though you get less range, you'd have a ton of stability and reload speed. And even though your range isn't that great, it's like, well, but it's a scout rifle. It's still got good range compared to other guns, most likely. So yeah, this one's really good just because I can get max range on it when I finally get it fully upgraded. I haven't done it, and even though the reload is not that great, it's got effing max range. So range is the effective range of this weapon. So I still haven't, since I still haven't maxed this when I talked about it last week, since I had max range. I'm not sure how the damage drop off works with it, since they did rebalance all that stuff. So no idea if that's how that works. This one has Cascade Mag, so a bunch of bullets, and I think also stability. So yeah, and it doesn't. Oh, this is range, but it's going to have a lot of stability and a large magazine. So yeah, keeping this one. Haven't upgraded it, so yeah. And the rangefinder one, I just really like scout rifles, dude. That's another thing. So let's see, fast reload speed, good range, even though you get a range penalty. I guess better range when you're aiming, but you always aim scout rifles unless there's like thralls on you. Small bore, I don't know. I probably would go with snapshot because, yeah. Wait, no, 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 you have oiled frame, so you can take the hit on that. Reload speed, but then I'd rather have, yeah, I don't like having small magazines on any gun, so I probably would not take small bore on that one. This one I got is probably going to just dismantle it in this video, but because I have max marks right now, I'm not going to yet. Last Extremity, I'm getting rid of this. I just was saving it in the vault for infusion purposes, but like I said, 290 is like the new infusion gun, so if I get anything that's 280 or lower, I'm just dismantling it. I'd rather just infuse stuff like, I mean, it won't get to 280, but 290, but it'll get it higher than, you know, a 285 gun and a 280, like, or 287 and a 280 gun to like 285, 286 or something. Sniper rifles. I have, oh yeah, I was about to say, I have another triple tap gun. This one. I think I also picked up a 1,000-yard stare that has it, so that would be nice to have like a triple tap sniper and, scout rifle, specifically for that warp priest fight, cause, or like the warp priest, like all the bosses in the raid, pretty much, so you can get ammo back and just keep DPSing the boss. Really helpful. And I picked up this one just because I'm not the best sniper, so with like body shots and one lucky bullet, so 1 in 4, that's a what 25% chance. That's a pretty good roll. I like that. I like this. I like those odds. What else is on this? Stability increase, or agility, but you know, yeah, you'd have zoom moment over this because that's a shoot delete's like one of the worst perks in the game. So yeah, yeah, I'm not gonna go there, but yeah, I hate that perk. So yeah. This is the one I picked up from the gunsmith. I wasn't going to keep it, but I don't know, man. Because I said a couple weeks ago, you know, I only need one fusion rifle per character, but I was using some of these Omalom ones, man. They're fun. Like the impact on them is just like, if it has the you know the element of an annoying enemy type, like this could be for knights or captains because it's arc. It'll just rip through them with that impact. So that would be, you know, it's worth keeping around actually. Same thing with sniper rifles. I don't really need more than one, but now that I have space in my vault, effing for once, what is that, 13? Okay, it's only 13 free spaces, but still, I'm going to get rid of a lot of the stuff that's in here. So, not all in this video, but, you know, I might just make like a part 2 to be like, okay, infused everything, dismantled some stuff, and this is where I'm at now, or like a before and after. Because if I do it all in real time, it's just going to take forever. It's been 20 minutes. I've just been looking through my gear. That's I'm terrible at making videos, apparently. Also, this Talalak, or how you pronounce this, I like this gun a lot too. I wish I could find a grenadier on a gun, because that would be awesome. Like triple tap and grenadier, that would be a great role for my character, since I'm going discipline on all of them. That'd help a lot, but whatever. So basically, until I find a better fusion rifle than this one, it's gonna be like the main one for my whenever I go out to do stuff. But yeah, I've gotten decent ones that are not that one, and I'm not going to get rid of any of the class-specific ones like this one, and the Titan shotgun and the Hunter sniper. So yeah, they'll all rock those all the time. Oh, I guess on the artifacts, I'm trying to get one for each element, be it grenades or precision kills, preferably grenades, since I'm rocking grenadier. Whatchamacallits builds on all my characters. So, you know, just gotta jump into Court of Arcs and see if I can get some of those. I talked about this a bit last time, I think, but I got some of the bonds from the quests of like the Voidwalker, Sunsinger, Defender, and Gunslinger, but I dismounted the new class ones. So I don't know if I'll ever be able to get the old ones, or not the old ones, but the new subclasses, those class items, since I dismounted those along the way with infusion and whatnot, not thinking about it, but whatever. I went back and picked up another one of these, even though I infused it in that one video I have up of me getting my 310 stuff, so just so I could have it, because it, you know, it could be useful in certain times, or if there's like a quest, like that's not it. Oh wait, here it is. The Thunderstrike kills. So it's basically the melee for the Stormcaller. And with this on, I get, you know, an additional melee charge and increased melee attack speed when I get it to the second level up. So that would be easy to get, or easier than like normal melee. I also rebought my RAM so I could have that extra armor on the daily crucibles. You had to get it, you know, to where it actually has that perk. And I've been rocking Thorn again in the daily crucible missions, so. Haters gonna hate, but I still use Thorn. I don't care. Year 1 gear, whatever. It's in the daily crucible, so it's, you know, doesn't matter. I guess I don't really need that helmet anymore. The Azoth bend since I got the raid one, but I'll wait until I get rid of my stuff, or you get that stuff with the marks, and I'll do that. And then also on the 3 coins, like I kind of don't know how they work still, and I'm just like, whatever. I'm just gonna use one per nightfall and per weekly per week. So I'm just gonna use like 2 a week now, and then that way I'll like be buying less of them from Xur and spending less strange coins on those. And since I now know I'm gonna be spending more on the Ingrams for the exotics to get the 310 stuff, it works out, so I don't have to worry about that. And it's like, yeah, it's like, I don't need to like go off and chase exotics. It's like, Xur's going to sell a new one every week, so it's like, why bother being super greedy about it? So yeah. That being said, I did spend more than usual on my strange coins, because I have like, I don't have 500 for the first time in a long time. I have like 4 something. 445, so yeah. Hadium Flakes, oh, dude. This is like the one thing that's killing me right now. It's not killing me, but it's just, I can't wait to get it done. So my goal is I get the flippin', what is this? The 50 Hadium Flakes for my 100 Warlock to get this part done for the frame. But then I need 30 more for I think all of them to get the weapon upgraded all the way. So that's, let's see, I have 40, almost 40 right now. So that's 90 plus 30 is like 120. So, not looking forward to that. I still need to do the Essence of the Feast, and then later the other one. That should be the Hunter. I mean, I'm sorry, that should be all for the Warlock. Because these are all his guns. I'll go ahead and put this back in the thing, because you can look at all the auto rifles with the Titan, pulse rifles with the Hunter, etc., etc. Armor. Is there anything to talk about here? No, it's basically the same thing. 290, and I leave it in here. Guess I need something to infuse. I got the the Al Hakul, or however you say that name, from the Sunless Cell helmet and the Shield Brother arms for the Titan. That's pretty much it for strike gear that I've gotten. That's legendary or whatever. Yeah. Back to, I guess, the Hunter now. Actually, let me go back to Orbit to see how many calcified fragments I have, because I don't have the like 45 I need, so I still need some. So I'm gonna have to go back to the Dreadnought and look those up. Or I guess I think I've gotten all the Dreadnought patrol ones. I just need to do Shield Brothers because there's one there, and then make sure I have the one on Sunless Cell. So I'm just gonna double check that one. And then Regicide. Okay, so my Warlock has 38, so I need like 7 more. And then also the Court of Orcs, so yeah. That's where he's at. I've done all my weeklies and dailies, so let's switch over to the Hunter now. Show where she's at. But yeah, getting the the raid gear on my Hunter kind of messed up my armor set since I had that camouflage stuff going on. That being said, another thing I'm doing, because I have marks all the time, so I don't know what to spend the legendary marks on, is what is it? I basically am getting like the other sets of, well, not other sets of armor, but the so basically she has the Bogwild set from the Vanguard in the tower, and then for all my characters I'm getting the faction that they are. So she's gonna get Dead Orbit, Warlock gets New Monarchy, and the Titan gets Future War Cult. So my Titan has Future War Cult right now. We're gonna see it later. So I just gotta get the other 2 theirs, and then she has Bogwild done, And my Titan has the Morvo Type 0. My Warlock, it's like whatever, as long as he gets like the highlight level, I don't really care. So he's just gonna get the faction, because it's like I'm not gonna bother with any of the tower gear on him. It's coming along, not really, because I've been focusing with my Warlock, like I said last week. I was like, I should play my Warlock mostly this month, so that's where he's at. Yeah, and then my other two haven't really progressed much. Here's the 1,000-yard stare with triple tap. Keeping that one. I might get rid of this one. This is the one you get from a quest, so I'm gonna go ahead and keep it, because some of the quest weapons, or just quest rewards in general, seem to be pretty decent and not worth... worth keeping and not dismantling. This probably seems like the one I'm gonna infuse into this one-man army and hot swap. This one or my Titans, because his has Feeding Frenzy and something else, and it was the one from the Crucible vendor, so it probably is more suited to Crucible. But yeah, one-man armor is probably more towards PvE anyway if you're soloing, because if you're on a team and you get an assist, it's not gonna work. Or if you're helping get assists, it's not gonna work, so we'll see. But yeah, she also has that fusion rifle the Warlock had from the Gunsmith. I don't know if I'm keeping any other sniper rifles, because I kind of just want to keep the this one for the Hunter. But because it is kind of like like it's refunded if all shots are precision kills. Oh, never mind. Precision kill is not precision shots, so it's actually not triple tap or black spindle territory. So I would still need a triple tap gun like that one. So that works, I guess. This one I'm getting rid of because yeah, clown cartridge and precision. I think I still have them on my characters because I just didn't dismantle anything because I had max marks. And I was like, I'm gonna save this for the video, but now I have max marks now. Oh, I can go get that dead orbic gun, I guess, now and then start dismantling things. Finally. Ugh. And then get some space in my vault. You know, get stuff going again. But yeah, these are 310's arms because, well, they all have 310 arms now, thanks to the Zeringrams. And I went ahead and got a Don't Touch Me, so I was gambling this week. I was like, okay, I guess I'll go for it. Hopefully it drops to 310, but it didn't, so whatever. Oh, also on the 310 thing, I think you have to be over light level 300 for it to get the 310 drop, so that. But yeah, whatever he has next week, I'll just get a bunch of those, infuse it just like I did this week, and then get whatever that is into 310, unless it's raid armor, because raid armor has a chance to drop to 310, so there wouldn't really be a point to infuse into it. So, I just realized he doesn't sell class items though, so can only get that from the raid. Dead Orbit. Sky Rifle. I think the only other thing I was looking at from Tower Gear was the New Monarchy machine guns looking pretty decent, but I'm gonna save up after I get this gun. I'm gonna save up. I wonder if that's my ship. That's the Queen Bounty one. Anyway, I'm going to get the last word here too, so I can use that in trials and try for the chaperone quest because I haven't got it done yet. So yeah. I'm trying to think if there's any other guns that are like worth talking about from the patch A is pretty good. I'm not a shotgun user, but the roll on this seems like it would be pretty good with the rangefinder, crowd control. I think it was just the New Monarchy gun actually. The New Monarchy machine gun, and then the Crucible vendor sidearm. I've heard that the sidearm on the New Monarchy feels good to use, but I haven't used it myself, so I can't comment on that. But here we go. All right, hung jury. I'll put that in the vault for the Warlock. That'll be that. But yeah, on her armor, she has all the Bogwile, but no Dead Orbit stuff yet, because I haven't started that. So yeah. And then they said that in Iron Banner that it's going to take legendary marks to get the gear from Saladin, so I'm not sure how that's going to work, so I don't want to use any marks until then, just in case. But they also said that the bounties for Iron Banner will give you legendary marks, so I'm not sure like how that's going to work, if it's going to like be compatible with all the tower gear, so you could just like get a bunch of marks and get a bunch of tower gear if you want it or not. I don't know. Guess we'll see. Okay, that's yep, nice and white. One of my favorite colors. So can't wait to use that on my warlock. Jeez, losing words here. Yeah, Apple of Discord, man. Like that's such a good gun. Just ugh, so effing good. Like, and all these other guns are good too. Like these pulse rifles, and it's like, man, I don't know if I want to. Don't know if I want to get rid of them. Let me get rid of this Bionic Hero because I don't need, like I said, killing all the sidearms now. So pour one over side, or I'm sorry, hand cannons. They really have no place in my arsenal. I mean, this is a decent roll on this down and out with Firefly Third Eye, but when would I ever use it? It's like now that I have a Firefly Scout Rifle for my Warlock, it's like, well, unless I really need a Firefly perk, which I don't. There's no real reason to keep it, so. Got these, yeah, these Imago loops. This one's really good. It has underdog and one lucky bullet, so that's a good roll. But like I said, get an and casket mag, but the stability on that when you take it off. That being said, I would take that. Like the stability on hand cannons, it doesn't. I mean, whatever. In PvE, it's functional. PvP though, which is another reason it's like, yeah, I would never use these guns in PvP, and like in PvE, I prefer to use the other primary, so I think I'm just gonna get rid of all the hand cannons I have right now and just F them. So yeah, no more hand cannons. Actually, I could use those to infuse the other weapons. I don't need to dismantle these right now. That would be stupid if I did that. Like, yeah, I could use that on the Ace of Spades here. Let me do that. Wow, that was close. I almost. I'm trying to think if I have whatever. I'm on the hunter. I'm not gonna bother looking at the other characters because I'm on her right now, so it's cool. Let's see, 290. See, I prefer to use blues to infuse. That way, I can have purples to dismantle and get marks back. But it's whatever. So this is 293 now. All right, cool. Gonna get 3 marks back from this one, or not. It's 288. That's whatever. I did just say I'm gonna smell anything that's not 290. So there you go. I think I'm gonna keep these pulse rifles for now, just because they're really good. I'm just not gonna infuse them, I guess. So yeah, it's like they'll be usable in PvE, but it's like if I'm doing high level stuff, I'll just switch to something else, or I don't know. If I want to switch it up and pick one of them. Because what is this? This is Apple of Discord. But yeah, the scope one, the one I have is different. That's why it has a bit more range, but the stats are the same. It's just the perks. But these are both awesome. This one has crowd control, rangefinder, and then flipping one man army or army of one, whichever one it's called, and a stability increase. So yeah, but the flipping feeding frenzy and headseeker, I think. Yes, just winning. Oh, this one has Headseeker 2 and Rangefinder. But it has less range, which is weird, so it's like... But I think Rangefinder doesn't increase the range that much, so it probably is not as good as the one I have equipped. Oh, it's also not an Apple of Discord, so it's a Hersha D. Anyways. Get rid of this sniper rifle I don't need. With clown cartridge. Ugh. No thanks. Triple tap, I'll keep that one. I'll keep this one too. I prefer not to though. I think I don't know, do I need that? I kind of don't want to keep 2 sniper rifles because I don't use them a lot anyway. It's just there's a lot of times in the game where it's like, oh, there's an enemy really far away. Or not really far away, but it's just, it seems like a better tactic to pull out your sniper rifle because they're somewhere that you can't get to immediately. I'm trying to think if this was reward weapon or one I got from the gunsmith from ordering it. I mean, that being said, it's a sniper rifle and I don't use sniper rifles anyway. Like in PvE, I don't use them. In PvP, I don't use them. I mean, I do use them in PvE, but only like, it's like a very specific thing, like a boss fight or something. So, and I already have flipping, you get increased magazines though. I think, whatever, dude, if it doesn't have triple tap on it, I'm getting rid of all sniper rifles now. I mean, unless it's like a class specific like this one. And it's not locked, so obviously I didn't care for it. So yeah, let me lock this one. I could infuse it actually. Lock this one, it's locked, okay. Let me infuse my 1,000 yard stare real quick. 280, 280. I don't need this fusion rifle either, so it has. Oh, okay. This is why I keep those ones because they have pretty good stuff. I mean, they're slow charged, but they hit hard. So I might keep these around. Is the Warlock the one that had rangefinder in it? Eye of the Storm. Quick draw. Wild frame. Ooh, wild frame. See, yeah, the only downfall of that gun is that it has slow charge. I don't know. See, I'm kind of going back on what I said. It's like I just keep this for the light level. But this one is, you know what? Until I get like another hipfire hot swap, I'm just gonna dismantle it or use it for infusion. So I'm just gonna infuse this Vanguard one with that. All right, cool. Wow, that went up 24. Interesting, because I did not know. Okay. I thought like the gap gain or the gain from the infusion was like, you know, it seems like it was like 80%. That seemed more than 80%. That was 24 out of 30, which is, well, I don't know the stats off the top of my head, but that seems like it was more than I would imagine it would have been. Okay, I think I'll use probably the Titan sidearm in PvE. Let's check him after this. Make sure I have all my stuff on this character. Good to go. Void, Arc, Solar. So I just need a Solar Grenade one with her. Basically, it's for like Nightfall, but like I would usually probably just have the 310 one equipped. And then, you know, for if there's like a Void burn or some sort of burn, just use this one, whichever one's like the grenade type for that. And they're all, and they usually drop it like, yeah, 290 or 300 on the artifacts, so, yeah. Yeah, I got the Blade Dancer Cloak and the Gunslinger one, and then I still haven't gotten the quest. I had this one last week, I think. But it's nice to see there's like new sweet capes on the hunter, because, you know, there's like, that was like one of my favorite things in year one, was just like the hunter capes, all of them, all the time. But, where's that? The one I need to, like, I can't even get past the first stage with the hunter. This is 39 kills in the Crucible. I need 9 more. Ugh. Whatever. But yeah, the Spear had one. I don't know if he still has it. He had it, like, one the other day. I hadn't seen before. I don't know if it was, like, in year 1 or from year 2, but it probably was from year 1. They just added it in, like, House Wolves or something. I don't know. It had, like, this wolf on the back. It was pretty cool. I thought it was cool. I didn't get it though, because I was saving my marks for stuff that's important and not not effing class items. What is it? This isn't it, but this one looks cool too. I think this isn't. It's like, I don't know like when they added this in year 1, but I think this is a year 1 one, because like the Speaker only sells year 1 class items. Actually, well, unless some of them are new. Some of them might be new, because this one's old. Cosmic Joke. I know that one's old. Because yeah, it's like, I want to get that year 1 class item my Warlock has, the Time Cube. Well, it's not the Time Cube, but it looks like Cable's Time Cube. I always say that. And I want to get like with like, you know, year 2 stats on it. And I saw someone with the Queen's Cape. The effing, well, I don't have it equipped, but like the Sovereign, the mark of the Sovereign or whatever. It was like a year 2 stat on the defense, and I was like, wait, what? How did they get that? So I probably should just message them, but yeah, some of the old capes are back with, you know, you can use them in year 2 because they actually have stats on them, and not like the ones you can't infuse. Or at least the year 1 Ghost Shell you can't infuse, that's legendary. That came with the digital collector's edition that I got. So whatever. Yeah, I've got my Bogwild gear, so on the marsh. I think I didn't have one of these, the chest or the legs or something last time, but now I have like all of it. Well, the helmet's not, but it's like, dude, it dropped at 300, so I'm not gonna even bother trying to get the helmet for Bogwild, and then it looks exactly the same. Like I showed it last week. It looks pretty much the same. There's not a lot of difference there in how it looks.
Let's do it.
This is Bogwild. Where's that? Yeah, Bogwild looks like this. And yeah, it looks basically the same because it's got, or at least with the shader on, I can tell the difference. Night vision goggle thingy and face mask thingy. The one I've equipped has night vision goggle thingy and face mask thingy. It just looks different in the thumbnail, so I'm not even going to bother. I won't get the Dead Orpid stuff, so. But that's after next week, because next week's all about saving my marks for the Iron Banner stuff. Derp derp burp. Sniper rifle, sidearm. I'm trying just to keep one fusion rifle in each character, so it's not too crazy like last year. Or like I said when I started doing these for this year, it's like I just want to have one of each type except for the shotgun. Only the Titan has a shotgun, and now he has the class item that's a shotgun, or not the class specific weapon that's a shotgun. It's like I don't even need the shotguns now. So it's like whenever I get one, it's just Malix. It's like, well, this doesn't give me infinite ammo in my Armor of Light bubble. Yeah, I didn't upgrade the Sleeper Simulants on the other two, so only the Warlock has the fully upgraded one, but whatever. I have 3, so there's that too, so yippee skippy. I should have looked at the armor and the weapons on the Warlock, but basically there's just a chest piece I'm missing on the Warlock. The Hunter have all the armor except the class items, which is going to be a while because you need to be like level 25 rep. And I'm only level 13 Dead Orbit, so yeah. And the rate that you get rep bonuses in year 2 is just a joke, so it'll be a while. Exotic weapons. Jade Rabbit's going to be one of these, the right or the left. And then there's some sniper rifle I've seen that I don't have. The other stuff I'm not so sure. Oh wait, the Telesto or Teslado or the Needler fusion rifle, that's 1 too. So that's 3 of them. Not sure what else I'm missing. Guess we'll find out. Oh, haven't picked up the Bad Juju yet. I think that's it actually. I think everything else. Yeah, all these are all the year 1 guns that are exotic I have for year 2. Except Bad Juju, so because I'm using Red Death in PvP, I'm not gonna bother trying to pick it up right now. So yeah, Thunderlord Truth was the first 2 I went for. I was gonna go for Thunderlord then Truth, but I got Thunderlord off the Nightfall, so that was nice. So that saved me the trouble, and then I picked up Truth because like, well, I'm gonna need heavy weapons, I'm sure. Especially if all the fighting the Taken, and they are tough. I think that's it for the Hunter. I think, yeah. Yeah, I'm just gonna look at the stuff in my vault after the video is done, not bother going into it right now, so I guess I'll put the exotic shard in with the light back. Oh man. But yeah, she also has the
We cannot relax.
the frame. Ugh. I said that in the last video. She should have 38. I would hope 38 calcified fragments too. If not, whatever. I'll just see what happens when I go to the Dreadnought and start looking them up, or trying to get them from Court of Works and other stuff. And all the different keys. Ugh, chests, Hadium Flake farming. Ugh, I can't wait to get that done. Never to do it ever again. She's 3 less than the Warlock. Great. So I need 10 more with her. Whatevs. Okay, got my weekly done with her. To the Titan. Did I put that stuff back? Of course I didn't. Whatever. To the Titan. Yep. I guess that being said, at least all my characters are coming along decently. Like, wait a minute, I didn't look at it, but my hunter has the, I know, a raid chest piece and a class item. The chest and the class item, so she needs what, the boots aren't red boots. I'd be wearing them. I mean, I can't tell with the shader on, but I know for a fact I have the chest piece. The legs aren't red, the arms aren't red, and the head's not red, so yeah. I think the Titan's also in the same boat. He just has the class item and the chest piece. The Warlock just needs the last part of the puzzle. Speaking of my Titan, actually, he got the worst drop ever in the raid. I'm gonna save it for a video, but yeah, I'm not gonna say what it was, but it was pretty terrible. He killed orcs. He got royally screwed on the drops, and I was like, what? I was not happy. If I saw this Zarnea D, this is my new favorite auto rifle in the game, I think, because it just 40 round like, yeah, auto rifles are back. Auto rifles are back. I mean, that being said, I was never someone that noticed it, like, after they nerfed it, because I never played PvP with, I never played PvP for, like, the longest time in this game, until House of Wolves came out. Or, I guess, a bit before House of Wolves, because I had to get my Thorn bounty, and all the other exotic weapon bounties in the Crucible. I was like, whatever, I'll get the Crucible to get these exotic weapon bounties, blah, blah, blah. And I played Iron Banner for the first time, I was like, that's pretty fun. And then got Iron Banner, Iron Banner armor, dismounted all in year 2, because it's completely useless, whatever. Whatever. Let's see. Does he have Sero stuff on him? Of course. This is actually the new Monarchy auto rifle, but it's cool because my Warlock got it from the his new Monarchy package, and I haven't checked this yet, so I want to see if it's the exact same gun. Because I know it has the same stats, and I think the same perk, but I don't know if it's the exact same with the stat roll. Because that'd be pretty cool, that they actually reward you with whatever they're selling in the vendor for that faction.
All for a good cause, Guardian.
Let's see here. It should be right here. Okay, cool. Glass, yeah, they both have glass FMD, same stats. This one has stability, oiled frame, lightweight, rifled barrel.
Guardian.
Okay, and this one has, nope, it's got hammer forged. And it does not have oiled frame, it has a painted magazine. Yeah, different stats, or I'm sorry, different perks, same stats. Oh, you could have like a really slow reload with this gun, but have better range and magazine size. That'd be an interesting combination. But yeah, dude, this, well, I forgot to talk about it when I was looking at the scout rifles, but some of the Sero guns look really cool because they have like dragons on the side. The scout rifles do, the auto rifles not so much. But I thought this one was really cool just because it says like Ceros and New Monarchy symbol, like, or the New Monarchy 3 stripe or oval things. So I thought that was cool. I got like a 293 pulse rifle there to upgrade something. But yeah, I think this is going to be my Iron Banner / Trials sidearm go-to. So let me infuse that right now. I couldn't do it twice because I think I could get it higher than what it currently is. Yeah, and like the one shotgun that I will be using all of your 2 Destiny, just the Amobius. Well, unless I'm using exotic, but since I don't want to clog up my spaces with shotguns. Oh. But yeah, that's my plan. Basically, is go into Iron Banner with year 2 last word, and then just use the sidearm, which is this one. I think it has added magazine size too. Yep, a painted mag. So I could put that on and be a, wait a minute. Hold up, go back. It said 12 and now it says 12 still. That's whatever. I think quick draw on the non-hunter characters because they can't have it. Alright, no, quick draw would be a good one too. Cause it's like Well, I guess if you always have it out though, not an issue. The range is not that significantly boosted. I'd take 3 shots over the range increase. But that's the plan. Get the, where's it at? Renown in the Crucible, last word equipped. Not looking forward to that. I hope we can get in Trials, man, because, ugh, if not, I'm just going to be saving it until I get all this other stuff done with every character, and it's like, alright, Chaperone, and just grind that crap out in, like, Rumble or something, I don't know, probably Rumble. That seems to be my go-to for exotic, bounties like that, or Salvage. One of my friends said Salvage is a decent one, because you get a bunch of, because it says Renown, right? So, like, Renown is basically, I think, any, like, of the medals, like, multi-kills, or, like, in Salvage, when you get what's it called, Relic. When you get a Relic, Diffuse a Relic, all that stuff, and that happens a lot, so, yeah. Maybe even Trials, but I hate that gun, so it's like, I would never use it. Oh, I guess I'm not good with it, too, so it's like, that would be a handicap for me. I'm trying to get my hunter to this part on this quest so that they both can have it at the same time, because she's behind where the Titan's at right now. So that's for the Bullying Gemini, which I already have, so I don't really need to do it again. It's just I need to get it off my quest log, 'cause it's bugging me. And yeah, the Titan has 3 artifacts as well, so Void, Solar, and Arc Grenades, so he's the only one that has like all grenades, so yay. Oh, I forgot, so he's the only one right now with his faction gear, and he has the Future War Cult. Let me turn off the shader. It looks pretty cool with it off. So yeah, he's got the legs, just everything matching, which is cool. And I'm glad they brought. Oh, I don't know if they brought it back, but this looks similar to one of the helmets in the year one that I really liked. That was legendary. I don't remember what it was called, but it had like the face. I was like, oh, this is such a cool helmet. And now it's the Future War Cult one on my Titan, so it looks the same. So that's that, and like these arm pieces were like one of the year 1 armors, so I'm glad they brought that back too, with the little anime mecha style. The other one kind of has like ribs in it, so I was like, I want the ones with like the sharp, stylish ones. And he also has the his tower gear. Well, the hunter has the tower gear too, actually. I haven't looked at it without the shader on, so yeah. The Mervo typo. Oh, I don't have the class item, but I don't need it, so it's whatever. So yeah, actually, is there a Mervo typo class item? I wonder. But yeah, I think that's cool, just because he's an exo and looks like a robot, so that's why I chose that one. Kind of also the anime mecha style. I'm gonna check the class items real quick. I don't think it has one, but I could be wrong. But then again, it's like, it's just a flag on his waist, so it's not that hard to match it, just saying. Actually, the sword kind of matches. It's like yellow with the solar sword. That's pretty cool. Happy accidents. Oh no, these are terrible. These are the, I had the first Prelude mark. I dismounted it because I was like, whatever. And then what is this one? Tarlo's mark. Yeah, those are both crappy looking, so I'd rather wear the Future War Cult one with this. I guess anything really. Well, no, not really anything. But yeah, he has like the Striker and Defender one, so that was cool. I'm just upset I dismantled this Sunbreaker. I dismantled all the new class items for all the subclasses. It's like, oh, I didn't know it was the first week the game was out. Can I get it back, Bungie, please? Mistakes were made. Whatever. But yeah, so he has just the raid chest and the class item like the hunter. So yeah, 310 arms, because that's the only thing I could really infuse into. These both have inverse shadow, but the one I have equipped has discipline, and like I said, I'm going for Grenadier, so once this gets maxed out, I will probably just infuse it up 1, because the other helmet I have no, oh, never mind, I don't have a legendary helmet that's way high, so yeah, I just infuse it to this one because I get rid of it at the same time, without just getting an exotic shard back. Actually, I think if I infuse it into that one, it only cost me. Wait, no, it cost Mudslide too. Give me a second here. I'm trying to check something. It costs. Okay, it does cost. Yeah, shard and marks. Okay. Yeah, the video I made about the guide for infusion was kind of, at the time I didn't know as much as I know now. So, like, you can infuse other classes items, and it needs to be gear that's not locked. That looks terrible without a shader. Oh my goodness! Please put your shader back on, Titan. That looks hideous. Ugh. Well, he has the raid thingy on the shader. I don't know why my Warlock doesn't have it on. Whatever. I probably just because I saw it, I was like, yeah, this isn't as cool as what I have on already. My Titan had like this Shadow White on for like the majority of year one. It's funny. I could never find like matching gear that was not hideous. But now I have that Future Oracle and Morvo, so that's cool. And they look awesome without shaders. I guess I'll check out all these cool auto rifles now. La Truth. Super Simulant. So yeah, they all have it, like I said. And they all have that sword. So that's something I don't have to worry about ever again. Let's see, Army of One. Did I dismantle one of these? I think this is this. I'm trying to think if the Hunter and the Warlock had the same fusion rifle. I don't think they did. I think I just thought they did because they both had hot swap. But I don't know, man. Like that's a really good fusion rifle against Minotaurs because that impact just ripped right through them. So I might just keep it because they have void shields. But I don't know, man. I don't really need. I don't need it. I think I'm just gonna get rid of it. Yeah, this and the Jepper Hockey D. I had one on my Warlock and I just mounted it or infused it or something. And then my Titan did the quest and got the gun, and now I'm like, okay, well, I have the Jabber Hockey. Oh, I remember, I got my Havoc Pigeon. I was like, this is way better. Goodbye Jabber Hockey. I just mounted it or infused it or something, so, but now I have it again. So that's, yeah, I'm going to keep this one this time. Should I keep this gun? I don't know. I don't think I should. Yeah, see, I think the Warlock has that best fusion rifle because it changes elements based on your class. So you could have like all the elements in that gun, but only on the Warlock. Whereas like, I'm not sure if I have a special weapon of every type on my characters right now. I'll worry about it later because I'm kind of worried just about light level right now. So yeah, it's 20 more light level. These are really good, but the gunsmith sells them all the time, so I'll go ahead and get rid of this one. It's whatever. I'm trying to think, didn't I have a sniper rifle, but this is the Titans. Okay, so yeah, he has one of each type. Sidearm, fusion, shotgun. He has 2 sidearms because of that one. Maybe there's like skull. I haven't seen it. That's like super useful with it. I don't really care about hand cannons right now, so F them. Okay, let's keep the rest of these. Each faction or each character is going to get like 1,000 modes. Anarchy. So with my 100 dead orb and 1,000 with my Titan to Future Oracle. With whoever's the main character that month and double it and uploaded. But that's pretty much it. And yeah, if he's a bit long far gone, I need to level up these exotic class items.